If I was you, I'd be asking for a refund. Everything they do for D.O.C, they need to defund. Lazy guards, double cells, everything in here is hell. You ever been to the county jail praying that you get some mail? Then you hit receive and all the stories, can't believe them. I thank God that I'm alive, I thank God that I'm still breathing. After COVID, wearing masks, everyone's sad. How did a virus know a budget? It really makes me laugh. We had good times, bad times, but still it made us strong. It was hard to be accountable, I had to right my wrongs. But now I'm long and forgotten, they forgot about me.
Welcome to another compelling episode of the Defund D.O.C podcast. Your #1 premium community to hear true prison stories, conniving prison politics, and radical prison reform solutions that will end recidivist crime in America once and for all. Please welcome our hosts, Linda Thompson and Daniel J. Sims, as they delve into another hard-hitting and thought-provoking episode.
Welcome to Defund D.O.C podcast. I'm Linda, and with me is my co-host Daniel J. Sims.
Hello, Defund D.O.C community. I hope all is well with you and yours today. We have a big, amazing episode ahead. We are delving into the genesis of our underground hip-hop diesel therapy album, how diesel therapy encapsulates our movement in a nutshell, but we will address each song individually. Before we do, however, we wanted to speak on a few things. The first thing we wanted to share with you is how important and value you are to us. Each one of you listening today means so very much to us. You are the beautiful people we are seeking to build a community around. And who are the beautiful people? We're calling all felons, all prostitutes, all liars, all thieves, all drug users, all alcoholics, all those that are overweight, all those that have experienced prejudice or alienation, those that have been treated badly by society or the criminal justice system, those with loved ones formerly or presently incarcerated, anyone that is struggling to find purpose, or if you simply love our people, you are the person Defund D.O.C seeks. We value you and we need you. We don't want those filled with hate, prejudice, ignorance, judgmentalness, or any other self-righteousness. This community knows all humans make bad decisions from time to time, that we should be treating those that make bad decisions as fellow Americans in need of purpose, treatment, and education, not slavery, exploitation, or severe oppression. Such a dark system comes from the depths of hell. So thank you again for being a part of the Defund D.O.C movement, and remember, simply listening, sharing, and reposting Defund D.O.C content is free to do, but makes a huge impact for this community. So please continue doing this. I also wanted to share that this week Linda and I have been going through some hardships. Linda has self-funded this movement, working as a case manager. Exactly what do you do, Linda?
I'm a housing and employment case manager, so I help people find housing, mostly people that are homeless or have mental health diagnosis. I help them find housing and employment opportunities.
That's awesome. So you're basically doing the people's work. We're fighting for you guys. This is a community that we're seeking, those that are disadvantaged, those that have suffered, those that have endured hardships and life's travails, that haven't grown up with silver spoons in your mouth, you know? And it's not always easy to pull yourself up by the bootstraps, and we have to get together as a community and focus on rehabilitation and togetherness and community. So anyway, Linda has basically been self-funding this movement. The cost to maintain the platform have only been increasing. Just to be straight up with you guys, we thought the sale of the diesel therapy album was going to boost revenue substantially, but we were wrong. We put considerable amount of money and time getting it off the ground, but we have failed to sell virtually any. I mean, how many have we sold, Linda?
A couple.
Yeah, a couple albums. So we're basically needing you guys' help. We're basically bankrupted. Linda and I have been stressing over it. Yesterday, Linda posted a donation link. Can you tell us about that, Linda?
I posted on Facebook. I made a post, and on that post, there's multiple donation links for different denominations. So if anybody wants to donate, they just click on the denomination amount that they'd like to donate. We have had a couple donations so far. One was from Molly, and then one was from Cheryl. I couldn't find them on our Facebook page, so I couldn't tag them on there, but we have had a couple $10 donations. So, but yeah, there's a couple different posts. There's one that has in the comments a bunch of different denominations, and then there's a separate post that has the $10 denomination. So if anybody can donate anything, we would greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, we're not no big corporation. Like, we have no other revenue source. I mean, literally zero. We're not advertising. It's all self-funded. You know, we're trying to fight for you guys. We created legislation. We're releasing blogs. We're articulating in our struggle and our movement for the American people. And honestly, we just need you guys' help, straight up. Like, no hyperbolic. We're not trying to sell nothing right now. We're just trying. I mean, we are trying to sell the album or the book or something. But you know what we're saying. Like, we're in dire straits right now. Like, this is exceeding the revenue that we're able to bring in regards to self-funding, and we want to keep this thing growing.
We need help to keep it going.
Yeah, exactly. You know, obviously you guys out there, you ladies and gentlemen out there, you're struggling just to pay rent. You're struggling to get food on the table, and we get it. Like I said, you know who we're calling. We're calling you guys that are struggling day to day, that have had your own struggles, and so we get it, you know what I mean? But everybody listens to music. Everybody can buy a T-shirt. People can donate $1, $10, whatnot. This is a community effort, and so we much appreciate that. But let's get started. In this exciting episode, we're going to be speaking on the songs that we released. What's the first song we're going to discuss today, Linda?
The first song on the album is Gone and Forgotten.
Gone and Forgotten. Here we go. Listen to this.
Start the long and forgotten, throw away the key. Gone and forgotten, they forgot about me. Long and forgotten, throw away the key. Gone and forgotten, Defund D.O.C. Start the long and forgotten, throw away the key. Gone and forgotten, they forgot about me. Long and forgotten, throw away the key. Gone and forgotten, Defund D.O.C. If I was you, I'd be asking for a refund. Everything they do for D.O.C, they need to defund. Lazy guards, double cells, everything in here is hell. You ever been to the county jail praying that you get some mail? Then you hit receive and all the stories, can't believe them. I thank God that I'm alive, I thank God that I'm still breathing. After COVID, wearing masks, everyone's sad. How did a virus know a budget? It really makes me laugh. We had good times, bad times, but still it made us strong. It was hard to be accountable, I had to right my wrongs. But now I'm long and forgotten, they forgot about me. Yeah, they tried to kill us all, tried to kill the family tree. Start the long and forgotten, throw away the key. Gone and forgotten, they forgot about me. Long and forgotten, throw away the key. Gone and forgotten, Defund D.O.C. Start the long and forgotten, throw away the key. Gone and forgotten, they forgot about me. Long and forgotten, throw away the key. Gone and forgotten, Defund D.O.C.
Okay, we're back. Thank you for listening to that. That song really resonates with this community because a lot of our family and our friends have been kidnapped. I don't use kidnap lightly. You know, the government wants to say, oh, they've been in prison, whatnot. No, our people are being kidnapped. If it was a just system, a system that was about fairness, about equity, about, you know, getting our people back on their feet and getting them back into their communities with their families and their friends, and then I would say, yeah, you have to separate people for a season and get them back on the right track, get them educated, and get them back into the community. And so that's why it's an important song for us. What do you think about it, Linda?
Kind of paints the picture of how you guys feel. Basically, you're waiting for your phone call, you're waiting for mail, so it kind of paints that picture. It's kind of a sad song. We created the music video for it when we first created the song, and it had a lot of people in tears, so it's kind of an emotional, impactful song.
Absolutely. Okay, for our next song,
Lock and Key Love is the next song on the album.
Through these bars I see your eyes, soulmate in this steel disguise. Weekends in this prison light, love so strong it holds on tight. Concrete walls won't break our bond. Every visit makes us strong. Whispers through the glass so clear. In my dreams you're always near. Lock and key love can't keep us apart. Prison walls won't chain my heart. Every moment love grows free. Someday we'll be you and me. Sundays are our paradise. Even with this sacrifice, tears and smiles both in the mix. One day we'll escape this fix. Hope is our forever song. In our hearts we both belong. Visions of a world so bright, holding on with all our might. Lock and key love can't keep us apart. Prison walls won't chain my heart. Every moment love grows free. In my dreams you're always near. Lock and key love can't keep us apart. Prison walls won't chain my heart. Every moment love grows free. Someday we'll be you and me. Sundays are our paradise. Even with this sacrifice, tears and smiles both in the mix. One day we'll escape this fix. Hope is our forever song. In our hearts we both belong. Visions of a world so bright, holding on with all our might. Sundays are our paradise. Prison walls won't chain my heart. Every moment love grows free. Someday we'll be you and me.
Welcome back. This one is going to be a good one for Linda to take the floor on. Here we go.
Lock and Key Love is a song that I wrote for Daniel before we got married, and that was my song to him to kind of break down how it feels for me. And it wasn't going to be on the album, but he heard it and he said that he'd like to have it on the album, and I agreed to it.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like you articulated the struggle of a lot of women out there. You know, their paradise is Sunday when they get to go visit their men or their women. You know, I mean, a lot of spouses out there have an incarcerated loved one, you know, and so that really resonates with them. And I wanted to share your words with the world. So thank you for that, Linda.
The next song on the album is Slave Ships.
Yeah, they can't change us even though I'm chained up. Got me on a slave ship, sorta like a chain bus. Matching orange jumpsuits, everyone's chained up. Watch the leg cuffs cutting everybody's legs up. They can't change us even though I'm chained up. Got me on a slave ship, sorta like a chain bus. Matching orange jumpsuits, everyone's chained up. Watch the leg cuffs cutting everybody's legs up. D.O.C keeps enslaving me. Can't understand why they're abusing me. Diesel therapy is really killing me. I've been going back and forth from these facilities, and I hate they call these penitentiaries brutalities. From guards, that's all I see. This is just a plantation for you and me, full of human atrocities, and they fill these cells beyond capacities. The child was so freaking gross to me. Keep the wax state dish clothes away from me. Why's these guards straight hating me? They can't change us even though I'm chained up. Got me on a slave ship, sorta like a chain bus. Matching orange jumpsuits, everyone's chained up. Once the leg cuffs cutting everybody's legs up. They can't change us even though I'm chained up. Got me on a slave ship, sorta like a chain bus. Matching orange jumpsuits, everyone's chained up. Once the leg cuffs cutting everybody's legs up. This is not a place for you or me, and they always strip us naked systematically. Keep us separated from our communities. Wow, we love to see our families. Infractions are a tool to keep confining me. Lack of higher education is blinding me. No career opportunity is our verity. So D.O.C is not preparing me. Defund D.O.C should be our policy. Refund tax slave ship, sorta like a chain bus, matching orange jumpsuits, everyone's chained up. Watch the leg cuffs cutting everybody's legs up. They can't change us even though I'm chained up. Got me on a slave ship, sorta like a chain bus, matching orange jumpsuits, everyone's chained up. Watch the leg cuffs cutting everybody's legs up. This is not a place for you or me, and they always strip us naked systematically, keep us separated from our communities. Wow, we'd love to see our families. If friendships are a tool to keep confining me, lack of higher education is blinding me. No career opportunity is our verity, so D.O.C is not preparing me. Defund D.O.C should be our policy. Refund taxpayers immediately. Equality and justice is what we really need.
Welcome back. Slave ships. I love that song. It so encapsulates exactly the struggle. Like, you know, I've actually wrote blogs on this. I mean, we are actually living in a time where we are repeating history. Those of you that are fans of history know that there's nothing new under the sun. What is going on today is these chain buses, these prison buses, are modern-day slave ships. We're literally handcuffed to the belly of buses, and we're transported long distances away from our families and friends, where we are enslaved and our labor is stolen from us, and we are being exploited, and our families' funds are being extracted. It's an evil system. So that's what it encapsulated for me. Okay, what's our next song, Linda?
The next song on the album is Children of the Incarcerated.
Young hearts yearning, questions arise. Is my God a menace? Under disguise, mom caught in the storm. A heavy demise, society's judgment through clouded eyes. But let's peel back the layers, see the truth beyond the labels. The heart and youth, circumstance and choices. A better booth, but love and compassion, a healing booth. Let's rewrite the narrative, a brighter day. Break the chains, find a better way. Strength and unity, come what may. Hope and resilience here to stay. Media spins tales, a twisted art. Social workers playing a distant part. Labels and stereotypes, a heavy heart. Family bonds broken, torn apart. But in the shadows, a spirit burns bright. Overcoming obstacles with all your might. Find your voice, claim your right. Let love be your guide, a shining light. Let's rewrite the narrative, a brighter day. Break the chains, find a better way. Strength and unity, come what may. Hope and resilience here to stay. Feel the connection, a bond unseen. Overcoming darkness, a hopeful scene. Support and encouragement, a steady stream. Unconditional love, a cherished dream. It's not about pity or looking back. It's about progress on the right track. Building a future strong and intact. With love as your foundation, that's a fact. Let's rewrite the narrative, a brighter day. Break the chains, find a better way. Strength and unity, come what may. Hope and resilience here to stay. Media spins tales, a twisted art. Social workers playing a distant part. Labels and stereotypes, a heavy heart. Family bonds broken, here to stay. The fear, the lonely nights, a child's heart heavy with all its might. Grandma's house, a different light. But you're a warrior, shining so bright. Let's redefine success, a different measure. Breaking free from doubt without any pressure. Support systems in place without any treasure. Mentorship and guidance, a life's pleasure. It's time for change, a new generation. Rising above, a bold declaration. Love and unity, a firm foundation. Building a future, a strong nation. Let's rewrite the narrative, a brighter day. Break the chains, find a better way. Strength and unity, come what may. Hope and resilience here. Let's come together with hearts pure and true. Lift each other up, me and you. Create a world where everyone's included, that's the view. Love conquers all, that's the truth.
Wow, that song is so profound to us that have children that have been left behind. My son Dylan is just out there living his life without a father, and he has his whole life, and he has grown to, I feel like he hates me or something, but this is happening to all our people incarcerated. Very few of us have any relationship with our children because of the way that this system is, and, we wanted to make sure that they know, like, hey, we love you, we're sorry that bad decisions have been used against us to enslave us and keep us apart from you, and we don't want you to think that we have forgotten about you. Like, we're there for you, and we want this community to know that we love them, and the children of the incarcerated have a real big place in our heart, and I love my son Dylan so much, like, unconditionally, even though we're completely alienated because of this system. I haven't seen him in 6 years now, and he went to a place where the people, they didn't even know me, and yet they poisoned his mind against me, and now he's living his life thinking that he hates me, but in reality, what he hates is what other people have told him to hate. I've never lied, I've never stole, I've never done nothing to him or treated him badly. I've just been incarcerated, and I tried very hard to be there for him. I bought him a Nintendo 3DS, I bought him video games, I bought him a laptop, I paid his rent, and I've done this from prison, not to mention all the different times I paid for him to come visit from prison. Like, I'm taking my $50 a month wages, or they call it gratuity, but I'm giving that for him to come, and then he goes to this place, this guardianship that is completely poisoned against me, so I have no relationship, so it means a lot for me. What's our next song, Linda?
The next song is Brother's Keeper.
Judgment. Judgment. Judgmental, self-righteous hailstones. Prison must have been my tombstone. Suffering alone in this war zone. Violence and brutality had to hold one zone. Didn't ask for support, still down tone. Simple as the soul, smell that brimstone. Visits, calls, emails, my only wishbone. Left on one zone, groaning alone. Brother keepers, loser weepers. Now I'm my own gatekeeper. Writing it all down, I'm a bookkeeper. Reap what you sow, see the grim reaper. David Dennis Douglas, Christine disowned. Pain replaced love, now it's set in stone. Indifferent, careless, hypocrites full blown. World now knows your heartless capstone. Blood zone, the fractured zone. My imprisonment showed your fake backbone. You're not welcome to none of my milestones. I pray you get no comfort zones. Brother keepers, loser weepers. Now I'm my own gatekeeper. Writing it all down, I'm a bookkeeper. Reap what you sow, see the grim reaper. Brother keepers, loser weepers. Now I'm my own gatekeeper. Writing it all down, I'm a bookkeeper. Reap what you sow, see the grim reaper.
Welcome back. Brothers Keepers is an amazing song for those that have been in prison and have experienced their siblings leaving them behind, allowing this corrupt system to take their love away from their family member and leaving them to suffer alone in this system. When we really need our family members the most is right now. Like, when I get out, I don't need you like I need you right now. Like, I really need you today. I need you when I'm suffering in this system, when I'm having to wake up every morning around hundreds of people that at any moment could turn on each other or stab each other, or guards that are viciously oppressing us. Like, this is when I need you. I need my loved ones. I need my brothers. And when they're indifferent, when they don't care, when they don't have no love for you, even though you're going through that, then it's like, you know what, kick rocks. So that's what it's meant for us. And there's millions of Americans across the country incarcerated that identify with that same sentiment, because all of a sudden you come to prison, you're not a brother no more. You're not a family member. Somehow that justifies completely alienating them or being indifferent to them, and that's evil. All right. What's our next song, Linda?
The next song is Family's Overrated.
Let's talk family, blood and all that. More than just a name, it's a heavy act. Sometimes love is conditional, that's a fact. Let's break it down, no looking back. It ain't just me, we all feel the strain. Blood ain't everything, that's insane. Judgment and distance, a constant pain. Self-righteous kin, driving us insane. Indifference masters care, can't you see? Domesticated love ain't free. Expectations hanging heavy as can be. Gotta break these chains, gotta be free. Biologically linked, but undervalued. Talking about real love, ain't subdued. Loyalty and trust, that's the attitude. Fake family ties, gotta be excluded. And tried to fit in, play the family game. Shallow expectations, a hurtful flame. Ostracized and judged, it's a shame. Checkmate to the toxic claim. Cracked foundations can't hold the weight. Fake smiles and lies, a bitter fate. Gotta break away before it's too late. Find your own path, don't hesitate. Biologically linked, but undervalued. Talking about real love, ain't subdued. Loyalty and trust, that's the attitude. Fake family ties, gotta be excluded. Acceptance is key, that's the truth. Love shouldn't be based on family booth. True love's unconditional, no dispute. Blood thicker than water, that's a moot point. Tired of the drama, the endless strife. Seeking a family based on life. Shared experiences, side by side. Real connections, where we abide. Biologically linked, but undervalued. Talking about real love, ain't subdued. Loyalty and trust, that's the attitude. Fake family ties, gotta be excluded. Don't let them define you, break the mold. Create your own family, strong and bold. Choose your own tribe, let your story unfold. Liberation awaits, a chance to unfold. Lonely days, a calendar's plea. Family disconnect, can't you see? Prejudice and judgment, insanity. Time to break free, find your identity. Build your own circle with hearts pure and true. Loyalty and support, me and you. Create your own family, a brand new crew. Love and respect, that's the attitude. Biologically linked, but undervalued. Talking about real love, ain't subdued. Loyalty and trust, that's the attitude. Fake family ties, gotta be excluded.
Welcome back again. Yes, that goes hand in hand with that last song, Brothers Keepers. I genuinely feel like, family is overrated in regards to when you really need them, when you really, really need them in your lifetime is when you go to prison. Like you make a bad decision and you have lack of education, lack of treatment, substance use disorder, whatnot, and you end up in prison. Like you really need people to be there for you. And you can't just pick and choose when you're going to love me. You can't just say, oh, I'll love you when you come home, like I'll be there in your life when you come home. No, that's not how it works. Love is unconditional. Family love is supposed to be unconditional. And I've come to find that I've actually found more loving people, more people that care for me in times of distress and hardship in this community, this Defund D.O.C community. The people that are out there listening to this, those are my family. Those are my friends. Those are the ones that I want to grow and be a part of. All right, what do we got next?
The next one is Prison Wife.
Make light of all true love. I promise it's love others only dream of. Prison surely can't break the back of mutual devotion fitting us like a glove.
Sacrifice, separation, the stakes divide. This is real cause, the only bright light. Still the prison watch white night. Come here, baby, and hold me tight.
accountability is our divine right. D.O.C's petty visit, rule straight, gaslight. Go ahead, delight, I'm your Mr. Right.
Sacrifice, separation, the states devise. Visits, mail calls, the only bright light. Still the prison watch, white night. Call me up, baby, and hold me tight.
Fist fights, prisoners only excite. God, brutality, family neglect, devils, you're a dite. My woman's love, the pilot light. Her actions speak loudly, ultra bright. Yeah, slave state can't separate our love, no. No, 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 no.
The states devise. Visits, mail calls, the only bright light. Still the prison watch, white night. Call me up, baby, and hold me tight. Sacrifice, separation, the states devise. Visits, mail calls, the only bright light. Still the prison watch, white night. Call me up, baby, and hold me tight.
Yeah, slave state can't separate our love, no.
Prison life. I wanted to express the love that we have for those that choose to take on such a very hard life. You know, like, I want to be there for Linda so much. And I know that there's husbands out there that want to just be there for them every day. And yet the state has separated us, and we have to deal with that hardship and that separation. And so that's what the song is mainly about.
The next song on the album is Deader Nation.
Detonation, crushed by the weight. Paycheck roulette, a cruel twist of fate. Rent's a monster, pockets run bare. Used to have dreams, now drowning in despair. Detonation, drowning in debt. Pillage, plunder, no way out yet. Detonation, trapped in this fight. Struggling to breathe with nowhere in sight. Chills, hustling hard, bills never cease. Single mama, watching her children lose peace. Lost her job to AI's code embrace. Credit maxed out, a look of defeat on her face. Desperate pleas for loans, a sinking ship. Bounce checks, a gamble, a dangerous trip. Wrong choices made, a life on the break. Cops at the door, a future that stinks. Prison walls rise and crush your blow. Losing her kids, the ultimate woe. Modern day chains, a soulless machine. Court fees pile up, a hopeless scene. Chills, a reflection, a story untold. Detonation's pain, gripping us cold. Detonation, crushed by the weight. Paycheck roulette, a cruel twist of fate. Rent's a monster, pockets run bare. Used to have dreams, now drowning in despair. Detonation, drowning in debt. Pillage, plunder, no way out yet. Detonation, trapped in this fight. Struggling to breathe with nowhere in sight. Dylan, an orphan, lost in the storm. Mother to addiction, forever forlorn. Father in prison, a life cut short. Raised by a leech, a soulless escort. Empty promises, a twisted game. Draining his resources, fueling the flame. Plastic maxed out, a deepening hole. Missing his father with a yearning soul. Stuck with the deadbeat, a burden to bear. Praying for solace, a word without care. Detonation's grip, a tightening fist. This ain't a fairy tale, this needs to resist. Detonation, crushed by the weight. Paycheck roulette, a cruel twist of fate. Rent's a monster, pockets run bare. Used to have dreams, now drowning in despair. Break the chains, break the cycles whole. Detonation, a story to be told.
Welcome back. Man, that song really resonates with me and this community. A lot of people realize that the poor are getting the shaft in this country. You know, it's the elite, those that have big money, that have access to justice, they have access to politicians, they got access to all the system has to offer. But then there's a working class, those of you like me, like those listening, foster kids or whatnot, anybody in the world that's in the working class that knows that most of us get the shaft. We're getting dealt a bad hand in this country, and Debtor's Nation is prime lyrics for that message.
The next song on the album is Look at Me.
Look at me. Why aren't you looking? Just look at me. Don't look at them, just look at me. How come you still haven't posted me? You better repost and stop posting me. You better repost and stop posting me. Look at me. Why aren't you looking? Just look at me. Don't look at them, just look at me. How come you still haven't posted me? You better repost and stop posting me. You better repost and stop posting me. Look at me. Look at me. Posting a vertical on the ground. Had to start living on the land. Now they got the cuffs above your hands. Look at me, cops, here I am. With the murder gun on the ground. Using that stack of drug money as a foe. You must want the cops to look at you. Now you are living on the land. Putting cuffs above your hands. Look at me. Why aren't you looking? Just look at me. Don't look at them, just look at me. How come you still haven't posted me? You better repost and stop posting me. You better repost and stop posting me. Look at me. Look at me. Posting new vertical on the ground. Have to start living on the land. Now they got the cuffs above your hands. Look at me, cops, here I am. With the murder gun on the ground. Using that stack of drug money as a foe. You must want the cops to look at you. Now you are living on the land. Putting cuffs above your hands. Look at me. Why aren't you looking? Just look at me. Don't look at them, just look at me. How come you still haven't posted me? You better repost and stop posting me. You better repost and stop posting me. Look at me. Look at me.
Welcome back. Look at Me is the quintessential anthem for the younger generation out there that is using social media like it's a mirror to what they're doing out there. You know, when you're out there selling drugs, doing this or that, you're actually allowing the police to use that information against you. And you need to not be posting stacks of money, guns, whatnot onto these platforms because they're using this against you. They can literally go to data miners and say, hey, give us the names of every single person in this country that has showed stacks of money in their social media platform or a gun. They're using these things against us. You know, they're using anything they can against us to keep us suppressed, and people need to realize that. Don't give them the ammunition. Look at me, and you're basically locking yourself up. And I want to warn the young people out there to quit using social media.
The next song on the album is Captive Nation.
Wide open fields but shadowed by the pain. So many lives lost, caught in that chain. Nation's trauma buried, locked up in the pen. Ain't no way to break free from that old sin. No justice in their size. System breeds despair, their hope just dies. Sentences like rivers running deep and wide. Families torn apart by a bitter divide. Defund D.O.C, hear the call of the land. We're standing up strong, taking a stand. Prisoner slavery, the depths of despair. We'll fight till the end, set justice everywhere. empty dreams on a cold hard bunk, future stolen in that prison funk. It's a genocide we see every single day. Our voices rising now won't fade away. Old George Floyd's memory calls for reform. Countrywide cry a thunderstorm. United hearts will break the chains. Let liberty find dried up veins. Defund D.O.C, hear the call of the land. We're standing up strong, taking a stand. Prisoner slavery, the depths of despair. We'll fight till the end, set justice everywhere. Defund D.O.C, hear the call of the land. We're standing up strong, taking a stand. Prisoner slavery, the depths of despair. We'll fight till the end, set justice everywhere. George Floyd's memory calls for reform. Countrywide cry a thunderstorm. United hearts will break the chains. Let liberty find dried up veins. Old George Floyd's memory calls for reform. Countrywide cry a thunderstorm. United hearts will break the chains. Let liberty find dried up veins.
Welcome back. Captain Nation is exactly what I believe that is happening in this country. Industrialization, increased mass incarceration with all the formation of all the World Trade Agreements and whatnot. What they did is they took all the people that lost their jobs during industrialization and those World Trade Agreements when they outsourced jobs to all the different countries, and all the Americans that lost their jobs, guess where their children went? Guess where those Americans went? They got piped into mass incarceration, and that's why the mass incarceration exploded from 1970s until today. This is going to blow your mind, but mass incarceration was not a thing in like 1960s. The level of those incarcerated in 1960s was around 200,000. So our people have not got worse. What has got worse is the system. And now there's like over 2.3 million currently in prison, jail, or some kind of confinement. That's outrageous. So that's what Captain Nation is. It articulates that struggle and also articulates that there's a better path forward.
The final song on the album is Artificial Intelligence.
AI robots are here to stay. AI will take our jobs away. AI is the new catchword of the day. But where does my labor fit, I pray? AI robots are here to stay. They want us to learn new trade. My skills no longer get paid. AI robots took my job away. Where are my children getting bread today? How's that old Ford getting gas, I say? My mortgage foreclosed on Labor Day. Living paycheck to paycheck is a shame. Now AIs are here taking my job away. AI robots arresting my kids straight away. Universal income for all is the only way. AI robots are here to stay. AI will take our jobs away. The catchword of the day. But where does my labor fit, I say? AI robots are here to stay. Industrialization sent jobs to Uruguay. Surviving penniless is our new day-to-day. Crime culture replacing jobs in the Beltway. Criminalizing the poor became fair play. War on the poor, the new American way. Crime is a pretext to enslave is our present day. Mass incarceration and evil mainstay. Mass layoffs, the prosecutors' heyday. AI robot cops arresting millions is in play. AI robots are here to stay. AI will take our jobs away. The catchword of the day. But where does my labor fit, I say? AI robots are here to stay. Industrialization sent jobs to Uruguay. Surviving penniless is our new day-to-day. Crime culture replacing jobs in the Beltway. Criminalizing the poor became fair play. On the poor, the new American Robots are here to stay. AI will take our jobs away. The catchword of the day. But when it's my labor fit, I say AI. Robots are here to stay.
Welcome back for our last song. Those of you that know me, I mean, you can just look on the blogs. I wrote a big, long blog on Defund D.O.C. about artificial intelligence, how it's going to take away so many jobs. And the way that they're designing the software, it's like they're designing it to ensnare as many Americans as they can. The facial recognition, the license plate readers, the fingerprint scanners, the drone software. I mean, literally, ladies and gentlemen, you could be on social media right now and lie to a person on social media, and they could hit you with wire fraud. Don't go lie on a credit card statement or a bank statement, because you could be incarcerated for bank fraud. And don't misstate a piece of revenue on your tax forms, because you will be hit with tax fraud. You can be incarcerated virtually for existing in this country. The humor that prosecutors use is they can incarcerate a ham sandwich. And that is so true. They're literally creating crimes out of nothing, and they're incarcerating our people because of it. They're saying AI is potentially going to replace 60% of all jobs that exist today. Well, guess where all those people are going to go? Linda, where do you think they're going to go?
Prison.
Exactly. When you can't survive, you're going to turn to crime. And you can just take a look around. I mean, it's in the United States, gang culture, drug culture, that glamorization of that lifestyle. So our children are getting ensnared in that. It's so easy. And that's why this album is so important. The substantive meaning of these songs, like, please go get this album. This is good music, ladies and gentlemen. You can't buy it nowhere else, and it would help this movement so profoundly. As we said, we're basically bankrupt. We're cobbling together this platform with the funds that we've self-funded, but we can only go so far. We can only go so far, and we so greatly need everybody out there to please buy this album, donate, buy some shirts, something. Probably sure you guys can hear the stress in our voices. Like, we're really struggling right now, and we need help, and we're not too proud to say it. We could lie and say, oh yeah, we sold 1,000 albums. No, we sold 2 albums, you know. I'm humble as they come. I'll share what society wants us to hide our failure, but you know what? This is what's happening with us, and you guys are our family out there, and we're not too proud to tell you that we need help. So if you can help, Linda, tell them again about this donation setup you got going.
We've got donation links on our Facebook page. If you're not on our Facebook page, you can email me at linda@defunddoc.net, and I can get you a link for the donation. If you want to let me know a specific amount, I can send you a link for that amount.
Absolutely. That's awesome. So in essence, if you guys wanted to donate more, is what you're saying, that you would go create another link for them?
Yeah, I can create a link. But, I mean, if they want to donate $1, that's amazing as well.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a bootstrapped, grassroots thing.
We'll be happy even with $1.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with you. Like, we're not calling on elites. We're not calling on those with money. We're calling on, like I said earlier, you know, the disadvantaged of society, those that have struggled with substance uses, those that are felons, those that are alcoholics, those that have foster kids. Anybody in society that has felt the injustices and know that the struggle is real, that's our community. And so we know that you guys are not rich. So we get it. We know you guys are struggling to pay rent. So just whatever you guys can do, you know. If you're going to go buy a shirt from us, you know. Lastly, you really know how important this is for us to sell some more albums or raise money, because, look, we're willing to give away 3 books in addition to every album sold for a limited amount of time. How long are we going to have this offer go for, Linda?
Through September.
Okay, yeah, so through the rest of this month, we are selling the album Diesel Therapy. We're giving away 3 books with each purchase of Diesel Therapy. So you're going to get Hopeless in Seattle, Fosterkid's Manifesto. You're going to get The Art of Living, everything you need to know about life and business, I learned in prison, and you're going to get Defund D.O.C, turning all prisons into treatment and career centers. I mean, you can't get a deal like that nowhere in the world. You need to come and get this deal and be a part of this movement.
This is also the first time that you've offered a free copy of Hopeless in Seattle.
Yeah, so we're really taking this serious. Like, we're really hurt. We really need help, so please help us. Any last parting words, Linda? Anything else you would like to share with our community out there?
Follow our social media pages, subscribe to our website, email me if you can donate anything. Anything will be greatly appreciated.
Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. Hey friends, another episode is over. We want to keep improving this podcast, so we need your suggestions for future episodes. Also, as you know, I have been in prison almost 20 years, so if you have any questions about the criminal justice system, feel free to ask and I will try to answer it. Please email your suggestions or questions on our website. Do you have a social media community that you can share our posts with? Please join our social media platforms and share our posts. That really helps. Also, I know you are busy, but taking one moment to do a review would help us tremendously. Thank you all.
Starting long and forgotten, threw away the key. Gone and forgotten, they forgot about me. Long and forgotten, threw away the key. Gone and forgotten, Defund D.O.C. If I was you, I'd be asking for a refund. Everything they do for D.O.C, they need to defund. Lazy guards, double cells, everything in here is hell. You ever been to the county jail praying that you get some mail? Then you hit receive and all the stories, can't believe them. I thank God that I'm alive, I thank God that I'm still breathing. After COVID, wearing masks, everyone's sad. How did a virus know a budget? It really makes me laugh. We had good times, bad times, but still it made us strong. It was hard to be accountable, I had to right my wrongs. But now I'm long and forgotten, they forgot about me.